Hello, I've come up with another idea. I was thinking we could start a Bibliomaniac book club. This partly comes out of talking to my friend Neil, who said that he's taking ages to read Bibliomaniac, because what he does is every time that he gets to a page where I talk about a book that he thinks, I'd like to read that, he stops reading Bibliomaniac and starts reading that book instead. And then when he finishes that book, he comes back to that. And I love the way that from that, lots of other books grow out of this book. So a Bibliomaniac book club where we'll meet up once a month online, and one day we might do a magnificent gig at the Palladium as well, where we all sit and talk about books, but for the time being online, and we'll choose a book to talk about. Now I was thinking very possibly Gratitude by Delphine de Vigan, because I've been talking about it a lot. It's the book that Chiltern Bookshop handed over to Bono because I've been banging on about it the week before. It's a short book, it's easily available, and the idea is, as much as possible, I'll make sure, because there are like so many books. That's the index of books just from G to I think L, right? So there's lots of books in here, and we can choose which books to discuss. So I just like this idea again of kind of the tree of books that we can build from this. But other suggestions are excellent too. So, do you want to be part of the Bibliomaniac book club? This is the window of Mr. B's. I'm sure many of you know it. It is, there we go, Mr. B's Emporium of Books, a magnificent bookshop in Bath, and I've just signed two of my books there and left little messages inside them. And also while I was there, of course I had to buy some books, and those books include this, Alice Thompson, The Book Collector. I have no idea why I didn't know about this before. It sounds absolutely wonderful. And then this book, Chen Chen, Your Emergency Contact Has Experienced an Emergency. Now, I was told that this means, by buying the book, that someone has lost a bet. In fact, everyone else has lost a bet, because it was decided in Mr. B's Emporium that this was such a strange book that no one would actually buy it, and the cover was a bit weird and the printing was a bit weird. Well, it turns out it's exactly strange enough for me. So Liv has won her bet, and Laura, thank you for all your recommendations. Go to Mr. B's Emporium. It's that tricky time now. The tricky time of working out what books I'm going to pack to go to Singapore and New Zealand for the next couple of weeks. So we've got to pack very lightly this time. So I've got a little book here, Howard Zinn, artist in the time of war, wonderful writer, great friends with Arundhati Roy, and an inspiration to her back and forth, I think, actually, between both of them. This new operating manual for Spaceship Earth, still quite small. This, because I just noticed it, I actually picked up from the Lighthouse bookshop. Probably, must have been a few months ago. And Nerves and Their Endings, Essays on Crisis and Response, Jessica Gayton Johannesson. Because I just noticed it again in Mr. B's bookshop, and I thought, I have not read that yet. I thought I had that somewhere. This was also from Mr. B's, Alice Thompson, The Book Collector. That's quite a small one as well. Olivia Laing, that's getting a little bit thicker, isn't it? But Olivia Laing is utterly brilliant and wonderful. Little slim Ursula K. Le Guin, so that's all right. We're not too high yet. And then the big one, even though it's a very small book really nowadays by our standards, is Alan Moore's Illuminations, which I have to take with me because I'm interviewing Alan Moore. In fact, the first morning that I wake up in New Zealand, I have to interview. Well, I don't have to. I said yes because I thought it'll be pretty interesting. And then I've still not finished the making of 2001: A Space Odyssey, and then Alan Moore Conversations, again, just for a bit of research. So I think that will cover me for the 2 weeks. But are they the right choices? It is Le Guin, isn't it?